guys, welcome back to a new recipe video. Today I'm sharing with you 4 new, easy and simple breakfast ideas that are perfect for the cozy seasons of the year. I also wanted to remind you that my first ever recipe ebook is finally available. It includes about 60 bonus recipes that you can just carry around with you on your phone. For more information on it, check the link in the description. On with the video. For this first idea, we're making oat pancakes with homemade cinnamon applesauce. Gather some apples, peel them, and cut them into bite-sized chunks. These go into a saucepan, alongside water and cinnamon. And then let everything simmer on medium for 15 to 20 minutes. Add a squeeze of lemon juice. In the end, if you like, you can also add in some sweetener of choice. Now onto the pancakes. First, we'll need oat flour. If you can buy it, that's great. I couldn't find it, so I'm making it myself by blending up oats in a food processor until super fine and powdery. Add baking powder, cinnamon, salt, applesauce, can be the homemade one or store-bought, apple cider vinegar, and non-dairy milk. Heat up a big non-stick skillet and I brushed it with a bit of coconut oil to ensure nothing sticks. And then for each pancake, add a heaping tablespoon to the pan. And once bubbles are forming at the top, flip it. Top the pancakes off with whatever you want. I went for plain vegan yogurt, some of the applesauce, granola, and way too much syrup. If you want to make these like 100% gluten-free, make sure to get gluten-free oats for that. For the next idea, we're making a super simple sweet potato smoothie bowl. So many alliterations. The night before the breakfast, do 2 things. First, make sure to roast a sweet potato in the oven. Second, let a handful of cashews soak in water overnight as well. The next morning, grab your blender and blend up the following things: 1 frozen banana, about 100 grams of the cooked sweet potato, the drained cashews, vanilla, cinnamon, a bit of vegan yogurt, which can be omitted, non-dairy milk, and optional sweeteners like dates or agave. I know it's like not a cozy breakfast, but it's for those days when it's cold outside, but for some reason you still want ice cream. I don't know. I topped everything off with a handful of granola, almond butter, and chia seeds.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Been trying to get all of you all night.
For idea number 3, we're making a savory rosemary and tofu bowl. Choose some type of grain, quinoa or bulgur for example. Ideally, you want to cook this up the night before or just make more for dinner and then have some left over in the morning to use for breakfast. I picked out this brown rice because it said ready in 10 minutes and that intrigued me because usually brown rice takes like 45 minutes to cook. Did it only take 10 minutes? No, but I think with about 25 it was still pretty quick. I cut up a block of smoked tofu into little cubes. Then I cut up a handful of mushrooms, just about the same way. Add the onion. As always, let it saute for 2 to 3 minutes, and this time we're adding to it a few pieces of fresh rosemary. Just stir it around until fragrant. Then add the mushroom tofu mix. Let it cook for about 5 minutes. Season with salt, pepper to taste, or any other seasoning that you like. Add some of the cooked rice. Black beans if you like. And make sure to take out the rosemary. I topped off my bowl with avocado, a hummus and lemon juice mix, and a handful of greens. As I was editing this video, I realized that this recipe is not heavily fall or winter inspired. If you want to make this more seasonally appropriate, I would recommend adding a handful of crushed walnuts or pecans, or maybe some grated carrots or radishes, because I meant to add those. I even bought them for the recipe but forgot. Moving on, last but not least, a breakfast video is not really complete without a porridge recipe. We're gonna be making a simple sweet potato or pumpkin porridge. We're using the other half of the sweet potato now. Mash it up using a fork.
Buy around for my best friends that just got in town. Telling me that love life's fucked, I'm calm.
Now grab a small saucepan, and to that you're going to add small cut oats, cinnamon, salt, non-dairy milk, and the mashed sweet potato. Alternatively, you could go for pumpkin puree instead. Bring everything to medium-high, and here's all the ingredients that I forgot to add. A handful of raisins, some sweetener like maple syrup or agave, and if you want to get fancy, add a bit of lemon zest. Highly recommend. And that's it. Top off your porridge with whatever you want. I went for vegan yogurt again, this time walnuts and cinnamon. This is super filling, it's good for you, and it's a cozy breakfast. Before you guys leave me for other videos, let me shamelessly plug my ebook once again. It's called Why Not Vegan? 58 Reasons to Go Plant-Based. It has so many good recipes in it. I put so much effort into it. I love the way it turned out. And I really hope you're gonna like it as well if you choose to get it. So check it out. The link is in the description. There's more info about it in my recent video, so if you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check it out. Thank you so much for all the support. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.